Is it a wiser option to sell off your BTO after it reaches M.O.P? What are some considerations you should have before making a decision? If your BTO is reaching M.O.P or have just met M.O.P, this video will come in handy to help you plan your next move. Hi everyone, I'm Jynn from Jynn Property. This topic on M.O.P has got to be one of the top questions that we have gotten from our clients and viewers. They will be asking like, hey Jynn, we have reached our M.O.P. Should we sell or should we hold? Now, before we dive in, let us understand and find out how this M.O.P policy comes about. The fundamental role of a HDB is to provide a roof for the masses and not as an investment tool where people will buy and resell it in the open market at a higher price immediately. To avoid speculation, minimum occupation period, widely known as M.O.P, was implemented. With effect from 30th August 2010, HDB owners must fulfill a 5 years minimum occupation period by staying there physically before they can rent out the whole unit or to resell it in the open market. So now, you have fulfilled your M.O.P. What's next? Let us share with you how we analyze this topic rationally. Point number 1. Is this going to be your first and only property? We understand that you will feel attached to this matrimonial home. Ultimately, you guys have renovated this house together, you have your first child together, you have so many memories in every corner of the house. At the same time, a growing family will definitely need more space. You may want to give your child, each of them, a bedroom, or if you want to also give them a safe environment to play and grow up in. Moving on, you may also want to move to a place within 1 kilometer of a renowned primary school. Or you may want to move nearer to your parents so that you can visit them more often. Point number 2. Is buying a second property while holding on to this flat a good idea? While we know that every Singaporean household, if you purchase a second property, you will incur an additional buyer's stamp duty of 12%. What's more, if you still have an outstanding loan for your HDB, the maximum loan that you can get for the second purchase is only up to 45%. What does it mean? Do you know that with a maximum loan of 45%, it means that your down payment has to be 55%, plus the buyer's stamp duty and additional buyer's stamp duty, your total down payment is up to 70%. Point number 3. When is the right time to sell your BTO flat to fetch the highest price? After studying some past transactions, here's what we found. The 5-room flat at this block in Sengkang were transacted between 510,000 to 585,000 in the 5th to 7th year, while the transaction dropped to about 450,000 to 485,000 in the 14th to 15th year. In Punggol, the 5-room flat were transacted at 538,000 to 600,000 in the 5th to 8th year, while it dropped to 400,000 to 465,000 in the 14th to 15th year. In Jurong West, the 5-room flat were transacted around 510,000 to 550,000 in the 5th year, while it dropped to 405,000 to 468,000 in the 10th to 11th year. So you can see the price gap can be more than 100,000. Point 4. Is it an economically favorable time to sell? While we understand that owners wouldn't want to sell during the downturn unless they are in urgent need for cash flow, at the same time, some sellers will sell and upgrade to a larger house in the liao market to leverage on greater savings. This is the theory of sell low, buy low. What does it mean? During a market correction of 10%, a 500,000 property will dip by 50,000, while a property with a market value of 1.8 million will dip by 180,000. Can you see the savings here? Well, we hope that these 4 points will help you in your planning. To find out more, you can read the full blog on our website at www.williamjynnproperty.com. Guys, if you haven't already done so, click on our subscribe button and I'll see you in our next video. Once again, I'm Jynn from William Jynn Property.